And good morning, everybody. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, and prop firm trading, as well as making money while trading. So at least that's the goal at any rate. And with that, we're going to go to this risk disclaimer screen to show you that it's not always the case. Sometimes we lose money. So let's see. Let's get into this. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital, and I'm also involved with a prop trading challenge with Audacity Capital out of London. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration, although I have held NFA registration in the past. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And the CFTC risk disclosure goes like this. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. For example, if you are a buy and hold kind of investment strategy person, then this is not for you. This is a very active form of investing, and trading is a very active form of investing, and you've got to stay on top of it. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, carefully consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. So with that, let's go ahead and get into what is going on today. I found this video last night that you guys may want to take advantage of, or to take a look at. This is Matt Weller. He is the, show that it's an actual video, not him staring at the camera. But this is an actual video of the Shutdown 2025 playbook, what smart traders need to know. And he does go into what is going on with the shutdown and also with that. So if you get, I'll put this the link to this down in the description below, and let you check it out if you want. This is he's with Forex.com. That is my primary broker of my live accounts, is with Forex.com. So with that, let's go ahead, and I've got some windows shut down, so I may have to open up some new windows. Let's see what happened this week. First, let's go to the DXY. And again, not my favorite. We are in the middle of a government shutdown, which means we're not getting economic news, and that is pretty flat. Did have a little surge here on Thursday, and then other than that, it's just been pretty basically flat. Not a whole lot going on. On the dollar side, euro versus the dollar. That's why I'm going to start looking more at some different currency pairs, like the Canadian dollar versus the yen, which relies heavily on gold and the price of gold. Gold is coming down, so the CAD versus the yen should be coming down too. Should be. May not be, but should be. In theory, it would be coming down. We'll take a look and see what it's going to do in just a minute. Here we go with the euro versus the dollar. Again, that's pretty range bound. 24 to 59. That's a 40 pip range right there. That's where it's been all week. That is pretty tame. Not a whole lot going on there, unless you get down to the 5-minute chart and then maybe just scalp. And that's going to be your trading strategy. There is getting into a scalping type trading strategy. Dollar versus the yen, again, not a whole lot going on here. Staying well within these Bollinger Bands. Nothing really expanding. Hasn't really tried to break out anywhere since, well, October the 1st. That was the first day of the shutdown. And it's not really, I don't think it's really affecting anything on the macro level. It's kind of making trading a little bit more interesting because we don't have macroeconomic information. We don't have the fundamentals side of it. Trading has pretty much been taken out. So a lot of institutions are sitting on their hands because they're not going to risk. They're not going to gamble, which is what a lot of people are doing when you're just kind of throwing money at the market like this, unless you have a trend, unless you spot a trend and decide that that's the direction that you need to go in. Pound versus the dollar. This one's a little bit more active. Here we have it. Got a very firm line of resistance right here at 134.25, and then comes back up to 135, trying to claw its way back to 135 right there, where it'll probably sell off again. It's got a good possibility of that. Pound versus the yen. This is the one that I've been trading this week, and it's a lot more active than the dollar because the dollar's not involved in this. We do have a very nice doji right there that formed yesterday. on the 4-hour chart. Let's see what it looks like on the daily chart. See if we may have some, look at that. May have some trades coming up on this, coming up soon. That would be delightful. Looks like we've got a very firm bounce here and a change of character here on the daily, but we don't have the change of character here on the bullish side yet. Excuse me. It's a little chilly up here in Maine. I've got a little bit of, I'm guessing, maybe getting a little bit of a cold. Looks like it broke out a 4-hour support right there. Broke out against 4-hour something. Oh, no, it didn't. That's my support trend line. Or resistance trend line's way up here. So something's going on. I'll need to pull that one down over here. With that, let's go to the UCAD, see what's going on with the UCAD. Again, broke out of the of our 4-hour resistance trend line, as it should. Probably going to get into a selling territory, selling trend up here this next week. Probably get into some more dollar weakness, as that tends to be cyclical the way the month goes, and that's what happens after that. CAD versus the yen. Got a break of strategy here. Got oil, price of oil is dropping. Canada is a major exporter of oil, and Japan is a major importer of oil. So that's what makes the oil trade. That's where we're basically trading an oil trade on that. Expecting to watch that come down some more. It's at 105. It's been on 105 for quite some time. That's the daily. Let's go back to the monthly and see where we are on that. Because I was trading this back in 2022. Trading it right in here. I finally got my bearings and realized it was going up instead of down. 2022 is a rough year for me, by the way, as a trader. Because I was still running my business and had not fully committed to the process. I had one finger on the trading platform and one finger in my business, my web coding business. So that is starting to come off a little bit. Probably have some support here at 104.18. So it's a good 150 pips down from where it is currently. Monthly, looking at a sell off about 107. Not in danger of that right now. And that's the daily. Daily, it's a lot more active than a lot of the other currencies. So pound versus the yen, CAD versus the yen, probably be what I'm going to get into this next week. I'll draw trend lines on this tomorrow in tomorrow's video, because I adjust my trend lines on Sunday night. Aussie versus the dollar. Here we go. Whole lot. There's stuff going on here, maybe. Again, we're looking at what's our range on this? 27, 627, 100 pip range. So this one, Aussie may be good to trade this next week. This week, it's a little bullish, a little bit on the bullish side. RSI is a good, healthy above 50, so that's a 54. So that would give us a good bullish push, maybe. We do have some economic news coming out, or not. ISM Services PMI. Oh, that's already happened. Okay. FOMC minutes. Well, the FOMC's not closed, so we will be getting the FOMC minutes and see what the Fed is planning to do this next week. So that's what's going on. Here is another big trade right here. I keep getting caught up in the ups and downs on this. It's generally going up, and will continue to go up until Congress reels in spending, in my opinion. And that's probably going to happen never, because their Congress is not built to not spend money. Here we are trying to, major government shutdown. We've got the GDP ratio. Oh, what is our debt to GDP ratio? Okay. Debt to GDP ratio by country. And let's go there, and we'll go to the International Monetary Fund. I like this one better. Trading economics is my favorite, one of my favorites to look for this. Come all the way down to the United States. We used to be first on the list for everything, but no, we're not, because someone decided to make everything fair. So we're at 2024 was 124.3. Last time we had a GDP under 100% was 2015. And then in 2015, spending went nuts. And it has continued to go nuts since then. So now we're at 123, 124.3 GDP. And something else we're going to be looking at too that'll place an emphasis on whether or not they raise rates or not. There's a 70% chance they're going to raise rates right now. Japan. Look at that. Their debt to GDP ratio is coming down. Ours is going up. 236. That's huge. I didn't realize that they were coming down like that. So Japan is working towards a more healthy risk to GDP ratio, which it's been over 200 for a number of years. Okay, how far back can I go on this? I'm never logged in. Okay, I am logged in on this. Okay, that's my email address. See what's going on here. See if we can go back to 10 years, 25 years. So the last time that Japan had a GDP ratio of less than 100 was, wow, 96. Yeah, 96 was the last year that they've had a GDP ratio at under 100. So that's kind of interesting. We don't need that. So our debt to GDP ratio is kind of stabilizing. We're not spending as Congress isn't spending as much money, but they are spending money. So that will continue to power gold as we look for safe haven. Silver. Look at silver. Look at silver go. It's kind of hard to tell those two charts apart. Yeah. Okay, so this is silver. It's going to the races also. 49.09, 49.11, I think is the all-time high on silver, and we are rapidly approaching that. Let's see. Silver all-time high was 49.95, reached on January 17th, 1985. However, didn't exactly reach that level by, well, that's weird. Why not? The Hunt Brothers scandal. When the Hunt Brothers were trying to corner the silver markets. Can I proceed? Okay, so that was in the 80s. They're not going to touch, they're not going to say that's, I don't want to share this chart. I want to see this chart. Okay, what shows this chart? They missed a margin call. The silver market price plunged to 1080. Wow. Known as famous Silver Thursday. Record price will be tested again. April 2011 when it reached 47.94. This is more than triple the 2009 average of 14.67. So we are looking at a. I don't want notifications. So I guess we're not going to count the 49.95 when the brothers, the Hunt brothers, tried to corner the silver market and failed. We're going to talk about this one, 47.94. We are at 47.99. So that's an all-time high as far as much of anyone is concerned, depending on who you ask. I guess we're not going to count it yet because it's because of the Hunt brothers thing. So that's where we are now. Metals continue to rage. I'm going to start this next week. I'm going to start getting into the CAD versus the yen and the pound versus the yen a little bit more, and get away from the American crosses because without fundamentals, the American crosses are just kind of wallowing right now. And I'm going to be going back to a swing trading plan. So you want to see? Let's see how. So check how I'm doing on my challenges so far. Oops, not capital. Capacity.com is someone sitting on a domain saying, I like this domain, I'm never going to sell it. So there's the account on this, and I have made some mistakes on Friday. Again, I started trading emotionally, and there we are. We are down 116 off the opening number of 15,000. My demo account on my other demo account, which is 47,000, I'm down 10%, and that would be a close on that. Let me get the right account up here. That's not the right account. And likewise, my live account is down about 10% right now. I'm not happy with my trading. I'll tell you that right now. I've not been trading what I would consider well, but that is the pound versus the yen. Now we're down to the hourly chart on that one. That's actually a very bullish chart right there, getting over the cloud with the Ichimoku Ring Kinko Hill indicator, which is a big Japanese indicator. As a matter of fact, it's starting to, the blue line is starting to cross the red line there. It's built into the, it's a 3, it's a 7. Oh, it already has crossed. Now, those are my alternative indicators in there. Also have a very strong MACD right there. So that's going to be the way to go. So it's trading the pound versus the yen this next week, and see if we can get this up over 1600, 1650, 1700, and then I go with a live account instead of a demo account. That'll change to demo, and then we'll get back into trading for real. But that's all I got today. Is silver and gold are raging. Dollar is kind of languishing a little bit. You have a nice little wedge right there for me, but we'll see how that goes. That's going to come up here. Equilateral wedge, equilateral triangle. Yikes. That just means it can go up or down. I'm not sure which. Oh, well, we will see what happens this next week. And if you like this video, then by all means like it. If you want updates on when I put out more videos like this, then subscribe. And we will go from there. But you guys have a great one, and I will talk with you later. Also, just watch our shorts, too. We've got a lot of shorts coming up this weekend. We are going to be out and about in Manchester, New Hampshire. And you're checking out a new place. We finally got an update on where we're going before we get there. And I probably shouldn't tell anybody that, but it's we'll be in vacation mode for 2 more days, and then I go back to my day job on Monday. So we'll do quick videos in the morning, earlier in the morning, and setting trades probably around with the middle of the London session. So you guys have a great one, and I will talk to you later.